I like to swim in the morning. I like to be in swim togs or maybe sometimes with nothing on. And if somebody was walking along the beach and saw me at my tender age of 67, diving in under the water and frolicking about in the middle of winter at minus temperatures, they probably think I'm bonkers. The feeling is wonderful. You can't purchase that. And it makes me feel the ocean is mine, and I'm in the ocean, so it's embracing me, I'm embracing it. It blows your mind. It's fantastic. I've been living here all my life. Inchydoney Beach is a huge part of my identity. We belong to each other. I belong here and it's part of my being. All our photographs are groups of the family sitting in the dune. Mum and Dad. 7 of us in the family, siblings. If you were looking for us anywhere, we were always down at the ocean. It was the place to be. I feel a deep-rooted connection to the community here. We run a small family-run hotel, which is 250 years old, 7 generations. We like to think we're embedded in the area. Living here on the edge of the world, I'd be very worried that if we don't do something about coastal erosion, that it could engulf us. If we lost the beach, I don't know if that many people would be visiting the area. It would be devastating. So the first marker, just here, so that's 10 metres from that one. We've lost 2 or 3 metres. This is the worst eroded area. We got together in our own dunes group. When we started measuring it, we can see changes. So it made us sit up. It was a marker, and then I had a marker further out.
Local communities are critical in highlighting coastal erosion. It's wearing away the world's coastline that results in the loss of land. It's that trend in increasing erosion rates that's the most worrying. Some of the work that we've done in Inchydoney to date has been looking at what's called remote images. So these are mainly satellite images that are taken at different time periods. We're just going to look through some of the images here we have of Inchydoney Beach. We have images dating back to 2000 and going up to 2023. The purpose of the study we're doing at the moment is we're mapping and monitoring the Cork coastline to provide the data needed to understand coastal recession. We have been very reactive to coastal erosion, mainly involving dumping rocks or building walls. And that sort of small-scale ad hoc solutions don't work. They ultimately damage the beach. You have to have the right solution for the right location.
Good to see you again. Nice to see you, Jimmy.
We're using drones and a GPS in order to survey the whole of the beach system.
And how many times a year would you do that?
The idea is that we do one in the summer period and one after the winter period. That'll go on for maybe 2 to 3 years. We'll be able to track how much the beach changes and then determine what the long-term trend of behaviour is. Then we know whether you need coastal protection works, whether you can do dune management such as grass planting, fencing, etc.
So looking to the future, you think we can save all this?
By monitoring the beaches and understanding their behaviour, we can better plan and manage our coastline. Now that we're aware that Jimmy Murphy and his team are doing studies on the area, that was fantastic. Sometimes you think you're on your own and you're wondering where to go from here. And then suddenly to find there's a whole team of scientists and people working on it. It's very comforting. I've been banging on doors now for almost 30 years in relation to coastal erosion. Very impactful on people's lives, on people's business, on people's well-being. It's very rewarding now that more attention and effort and funding is being given to understand and protect the coastline.
I think the prospects for Inchydoney are very bright. We want to be here all our lives, to the very end, and pass it on in a perfect sense to the next generation.